Hey, Appleton North. My name is Joel Hermanson, and I am the North representative for the Curriculum Support Specialist team for the Social Studies Department. I am also an AP World History teacher, and I'm also here today to talk with you about the course progression, what you should be taking when, what about our electives, and let's go ahead and get started. As freshmen, you should be taking civics. Civics is one of the 3 graduation required courses in the Appleton Area School District. At the conclusion of your civics experience, all students are also required to complete a graduation exam that is mandated by the state of Wisconsin for citizenship. The U.S. citizenship test is the requirement, and it must be completed by the time that you graduate from Appleton North. By the time you reach your sophomore year, you're going to need to take a global requirement. We'll talk a little bit about the options for that. And your junior year, you need to take a U.S. history course to complete that requirement as well. So let's go ahead and do a quick review. Your freshman year, everybody needs to take civics. Your sophomore year, you have a few choices, and those choices are listed right here. You need to take a world history course. You could satisfy that with global studies, with humanities, which can also be used to satisfy your fine arts requirement, or you can take advanced placement world history as well. That junior year, you have to take a U.S. history course, and you have a couple of different options. You can take U.S. history, or you can take the advanced placement version. And there's also some options that you have in terms of pairing this with your ELA class as well, but I'll leave that to Mr. Ramponi to talk about in the ELA video. So by that point, you have satisfied your 3 social studies requirements. Now you move on to fulfilling some of those elective requirements. And an elective is any additional credit that is not being used to satisfy a graduation requirement. In other words, civics isn't an elective because I'm using that for my freshman civics requirement. Our senior year, your junior year is really when a lot of our students really focus in on cultivating that elective environment. In the Appleton Area School District, students need 6.5 credits of electives to graduate. And social studies has so many different offerings that we can use to fulfill that. Okay, and some of those offerings are listed on the screen here, and I've kind of categorized them by general elective offerings, AP offerings, and then a newer offering that's really exciting, which is through the Fox Valley Technical College. And it's a transcripted dual credit offering, which allows you to get credit that you can apply to UW system schools while you are taking those courses in high school. So it's kind of a little bit different from an AP offering, but it's also a very exciting opportunity. So when you look at this list, there's obviously something for everybody. I'm not going to go through every individual course. That's what the Q&A time is for during our Explore Night. And I'm going to be here during Explore Night to answer any questions that you might have about any of these great offerings that we have. Some of which, for example, like econ, can also be used to satisfy other Appleton Area School District graduation requirements, such as our requirement in personal financial management. So when you look through this list, hopefully you can find something that's interesting that you can use to satisfy that 6.5 elective credits. We have AP offerings, we have transcripted offerings through Fox Valley Tech, we have historical offerings, we have offerings in behavioral sciences and economics. We have what we think is just a little bit of something for everybody. I will see you at Explore Night, and I'll be there to answer any of the questions that you might have that evening. But in the meantime, thank you for watching.